Hello there and welcome to some Crusader Kings 2 with a Game of Thrones mod. Today we're going to be playing in the Clash of Kings start minus a day. If you're wondering what that is and how I got Renly alive, you go to the Clash of Kings start, you click here, backwards one day, and Renly is alive. He starts a war with Stannis. Stannis might kill him, he might not. Who knows? He is also married to Marjorie Tyrell, so the Tyrells are going to be on his side against Stannis and whomever else Renly might decide to invade. Perhaps us, because we are going to be playing as King Joffrey of the Iron Throne. King Joffrey of houses Baratheon and Lannister. Not this Lannister lie. No, we are the legitimate child of Robert Baratheon, and all those who deny it are my foes. So here we are, we're going to load in. We're going to play with whatever rules I already have set. And we're going to try and make the world the way it should be. We're going to try and fix the mistakes George R.R. Martin made in his novels and the showrunners made when they had the chance to rewrite history. We're gonna make the world the way it should be under the rule of righteous King Joffrey. We're not gonna support the Starks becoming independent or the Baratheon uncles usurping my throne. None of that nonsense. And first decision we have. I, King Joffrey of House Baratheon, first of my name, rightful Lord of Seven Kingdoms, hereby declare my uncles Stannis and Renly, along with the Starks of Winterfell, to be traitors and enemies of the crown. Any other man daring to challenge my noble ascendancy and right to rule the Seven Kingdoms will also be attainted, and his head mounted atop the gates of King's Landing. So we can either say, bring me their heads now, in which case I'll keep the Lannister sigil. I can say I'm of House Baratheon when all of my family members switch to the Baratheon sigil, or I'll go with this, which is what I'm going to go with. I have the blood of two great houses. So I acknowledge my Lannister side, which Joffrey very much did so in novels. When we're introduced to Joffrey in the novels, he's wearing his bit of red, bit of gold. He's very honest about his Lannister preferences. He's hanging out with all the Lannister boys. He's not hanging out with the Baratheon so much. So King Joffrey, Princess Marcella, Prince Tommen, and Dowager Queen Cersei will all become family members of the Baratheon Lannister family. The dynasty of Baratheon Lannister. My beloved mother obviously has that as well, and then there's me and my siblings. Anyway, we need to try and get ourselves together. If I raised my army right now, it's sort of glitched. Everybody has maximum opinion of me due to long reign. That goes after the first tick, so I'm not going to raise my soldiers straight away, because it's just cheating the game to get extra troops, really. So we're going to wait and not do the troops straight away. We're also going to have to mark several people with special interest to see what happens to them. They're just important. Novel, show, and game characters will all be marked as special interest. Also, we're going to press formalize with. Sometimes the game is a bit broken with this as well, where it just won't let you become allies with people who are going to be fighting beside you. So we're going to have to get out the console commands a little bit to try and save this, because it's quite ridiculous that Tywin is not willing to join Joffrey. Do you not agree? So we have to press that, we have to send that, and then we can simply accept it here. And then we can go back to being our beloved Joffrey. 9316. Why on earth would Tywin not accept the alliance with Joffrey? The whole reason he's in this war is because he's allied to Joffrey, yet he doesn't start allied to Joffrey, so we just have to fix that. Also, we do need more allies. Let's see how the cancel positions currently are. We have Hand of the King, Tyrion the Imp. We do need a Master at Arms, so we will attempt to find one. We could go for a good lord of a great house, or we could go for somebody who's just good for the position. I am going to be not only role-playing this from Joffrey's perspective, I'm going to be role-playing this from my Cancel's perspective as well. Tyrion the Imp is the Hand of the King. He's in charge of ruling the kingdom a bit more than Joffrey so much. I'm proud, but I'm more of a wrathful, selfish little boy. I don't care so much for the ruling of the kingdom, so we're going to leave this decision down to Tyrion, who is going to appoint Bronn. is, yeah, he's the man who's going to be put in that position right there. Special minor titles available. We're going to keep Jacqueline Ironhand. We are, however, going to revoke these titles, which does not affect anyone at all, because these are command posts, which should go to greater lords like Humphrey, Waters. I don't know. You're not that good, so we're going to revoke from you as well. And Joffrey or Tyrion will select much better people. Also going to choose our focus of education. Now I'm going to set my guardian to be... I think we should set it to be Tyrion. He is the hand of the king, but I don't really like him personally, so maybe my mother? Tyrion or my mother? I think, yeah, I'd be much more tutored by my mother. And she would want me... she wouldn't want me fighting on the battlefield so much. She would train me to be more of a... I guess I am a Lannister, maybe an economic background, stewardship focus. Also, let's get rid of Char info while we're at it. We don't need that anymore. Let's go for stewardship. Yeah, we're gonna learn the Lannister way. I'm surprised Cersei doesn't actually have stewardship. She's instead a schemer. But no, we're gonna be brought up in Tywin's image, of course. But yes, let's go through the rest of these positions here. So Keeper of the Swans, we're gonna give that to Lord Giles Rosby. The Master of the Horse, we'll give that to Renford Riker. Master of the Hunt, we'll give that to Lord. Which one should be Master? We'll give that to Chelsad. The High Almona, we'll give that to the High Septon. The Cup Bearer. Where the fuck's Lancel? Where are you, Lancel? Lancel, the Cup Bearer. The Most Paramount Knight. Can we grant that to myself? No. It's Paramount Knight. Let's just give it to somebody of high. Let's give it to Jacqueline here. The King's Justice. Where's Ilyn? Ilyn Payne will have the King's Justice position. And then we have commander positions. We'll put in Lothar Brune. I guess he's in the capital with Baelish. Ilyn Payne, no, you're at the keep. You're with me. You're not a commander on the battlefield. Aaron Santagar will, not Santagar. We'll put him there. Everyone else is pretty good, so we'll leave them where they are. You will improve the defense of King's Landing, Tyrion. Thank you. And Bronn will train troops. Excellent. Master of Coin, please collect tax in the capital. And very good. Very good. That's a good start. But we do need more allies. Now, my sister, Marcella, is already being tutored over with Doran Martell. She should be betrothed to Trystane. So we are going to do that. No, not myself. Marcella is going to be betrothed to Trystane, and we're going to attempt to get an alliance with the Dornish, at the very least a non-aggression pact. And there is also me, and I need a queen, but I am not going to ally myself with traitors. The Tyrells have sided with the Baratheons. I am not going to marry a Tyrell traitor who has already been soiled by my uncle. I'm going to attempt to find other alliances. And my alliances, I'm going to try and weaken my enemies. Weakening the Tyrells would be a great move, and they do have some very strong houses. You have the Redwynes with a 16-year-old daughter here, Desmera Redwyne. Quite a schemer. She could be a very good queen. She's lustful, honest, temperate, zealot. House Hightower over here does not really have young women. They have old women. So we're not really going to be able to get involved with House Hightower. There is House of Tarly, who has some soldiers, but they're not really in a very strategic position. They are surrounded. House Redwyne will at least be able to sail away. Then Florence already aligned with Stannis, or at least they should be. You have the Shield Islands, who are all very weak minor houses. But me ourselves, I think I am going to settle with marrying the Redwyne girl. We do have the other boys imprisoned. So we could say in our minds, if you're listening to this, watching this campaign and trying to imagine scenes in your head as if you were watching a show, try to imagine that the two brothers here, the twins, sort of convinced his lordship to proceed with this marriage in order to get their father on board with them as a strengthened force against the Tyrell traitors. So we're going to arrange this marriage between Desmera here and... What the fuck am I? Oh yes, it has to be a betrothal. Sorry about that. Slight mismatch of a button there. Yes, betrothal to Joffrey Baratheon. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go for this betrothal here. And after they accept it, we will release the two boys, Hobba and the other one. We'll go for that. We also need other alliances. So we have Tommen, who will be trained in diplomacy, humility, etiquette. Train him in etiquette. And as for you, you're being trained by Doran, and Doran is an elusive shadow. So we'll train you as if this was Doran, but there is no elusive shadow. Okay, so you'll just go for etiquette as well. Alright. So there is also Tyrion, and I think we can get an alliance through Tyrion being our mother's brother. So we're going to try and get him another ally from around this areas, and I think as a sort of backhanded insult, it would be poetic to arrange him a marriage with a bastard. And there is a prime candidate here, Thalia Flowers of House Hewitt. House Hewitt has 2,500 men, but they also have ships, which means they'll be able to get their soldiers from here to King's Landing without having to go through enemy forces. It'll also be much faster to get them there. Whereas other houses that are closer, they only have 3,200 men over at House Footley. But House Footley might be a better candidate being right here. So you have really the choices. You have House Footley, or you have one of the Shield Islands. And one of the Shield Islands is a bastard. And I am the king. So you could say that I would try to punish him and give him the bastard, or you could say that Tyrion is in charge and he arranges his own marriage, as Tyrion did arrange the marriage with Marcella over here. So we're going to say that Tyrion chose, and we're going to try and get the Footleys on board. Yes, the Footleys are right next door. We could get them to march over a lot easier. So your older daughter, she's just content. Yeah, go for the younger daughter, Julia Footley. Not Freya Footley. She's more of a martial education. We don't need a martial woman. And we'll go for the weaker candidate. Arrange a marriage to... not Lancel. Tyrion Lannister. Excellent. Excellent indeed. But there is also Tommen. And what we'll do with Tommen is we'll wait to see what happens with these Freys, because there might be a good match over there. Otherwise, we might attempt to get one of these other houses of the Vale involved using Tommen. The Vale might be very useful. A lot of our other houses, like you up here, but you don't have any young females available. House Varna, again, not really an option. Ashford, again, not really an option. There is House Swan, but again, there's no really young females here. So we are kind of stuck for Tommen. So we'll wait on Tommen. But anyway, that'll do for this. I'll do for this bit of paused game. I'm going to put a save in here just in case something goes wrong. So we have that all out of the way. If I have to crash and reload, we'll just continue from there. So let us go slow speed. Restful prisoners, no, we will not be doing that. We'll set the crown focus though. And all council members will get you to perform charity. Sure. Then we get you to serve the court. We'll get you to scheme Lord Varys. Excellent. Excellent. Who's the Master Whisperers? I mean, Laws? Mathis Court. Okay, so we'll go for today. And that should lose me most of those sort of cheated men. Also, fucking AI. We'll go no on that. So we'll spam through yes on the rest. It just makes it less likely for dynasties to run out. And of course, my uncle Jamie has been taken there. Did I manage to... No, I forgot to just keep doing special interest. I think I got stuck at Tywin when I made him an alliance. But yes, let's make some of these characters special interest as well. Since we need to, that is why we started that. Howard Aaron, excellent. Also, let's do all the Stark children. We might not even get to see any content so far. Let's go for Jon Snow, the Sansa, who is in my court and we will not be marrying. Brandon and Rickon. Arya is supposedly dead, so we'll just have to ignore her for now. But yes, that should be all of them. Also, we'll go for Gior and we'll go for Mance. Excellent. So, okay, Jaime has been captured and my levies have been slaughtered. Only lost about 5,000 men, but we are now going to raise them and we're going to march everybody to King's Landing. Everybody's going to march to King's Landing. We're not going to raise our King's Landing troops. We want to try and get this castle very protected. I'm being tutored by Dowager Queen Cersei. Very good. Excellent. Now we'll see if we can get some alliances going, because we need extra troops. King Mance is creating something, and Iron King Balon, another person I forgot, has invaded the north. Very good. Long live the king. All hail his grace, Joffrey of the house Baratheon and Lannister, the first of his name, king of the Andals and the Rhoynar and the First Men, lord of 7 kingdoms and protector of the realm. In case you're wondering, that is me. Yeah, so we're going to go through the little lordships. And while we're at it, let's see if there is anybody within first the realm. There are knights who would join my court. Sir Edric, you could be a useful guy. We've already got Bronn, we may as well get some other random knights. Titus Frey. The Freys are still loyal over there, so we won't invite any Freys. Hart, you're of the Riverlands. We'll invite you over. You could be a useful King's Guard, perhaps. Okay, let's go for everywhere. Let's see if there's any other. John Connington, anybody who would actually realistically perhaps join us is what I'm looking for here. Lefford. We could take your Lefford. Yes. There is a Westerling knight, but he's a bit old. Saul. A Valerian. He is a bastard. Maybe he would... Owain Waters is very interesting in the novels. The way he starts off with Stannis and then ends up as the Master of Ships. It's very, very intriguing. Then he's some pirates, some way just steals all the ships. He is a very interesting storyline. But we won't invite him over. Mertens, I mean, Stormlanders might support me, but I'm not really going to go for that so far. Alright, let's... Desmond Redwine. Yeah, let's invite him. Let's go with the whole Redwine Alliance thing. Let's invite him over. Excellent. Mance has inherited this here. This guy was killed by some supposed White Walker, but I doubt those things exist. Let's go speed 2. It's a little bit too slow there. And I've inherited Lordship of Rosby. Excellent. We'll have to find somebody else to hold these lands. Alright, let's raise the rest of their troops. That's an extra 2,000 men, which is basically what I lost from the other ideal there. Alright, he's doing that. It's good for him. Peace be with you. You accept my decision. Very good. And Stannis has killed Renly. Okay. Oh, that's a shame. I was hoping Renly would stay as a part over there. So we have the decision about Rosby. It could revert to the king, which would be a tyrannical act. Lord Brune's claim is the best, they say. So Perwyn Frey could be my choice of heir, or there is Tanda Stokeworth, who could be the lady. Now the Freys have supported... yes, Rob has married the Frey girl, so we will not be giving it to Sir Parwyn Frey. Lady Stokeworth isn't really the best of options, and she's married to a Birch. So I think we're going to go with Lord Brune here. I think we'll go with Lord Brune. Who'll be made the new High Lord there. Excellent. Stannis has invaded us. We'll call him a usurper. And apparently the fucking Tyrells have joined me anyway. The Tyrells have joined me anyway. Oh my goodness. What's the point in all these alliances if the fucking Tyrells are just going to join me anyway? Oh my goodness. Everyone will surely honour their obligations. I will... Oh my goodness, I don't know what... It's just made it so fucking easy. Tyrells, could you not? Could you not? Why have you done this? Oh, he's only joined against the north, but still, Tyrells, why? Oh, this was supposed to be so hard. And you have decided to accept the suggestion, so in return I will release both of your sons. As per the story I was just building for my lovely viewers who enjoy stories and such. So we have to, we'll accept that. I'll grant titles to whomever I wish. And we'll attempt to get that alliance with you still. Excellent. Very good. And your brother has come to join my court. And we have, oh excellent, House Sunderland and House Corbray. And half the fucking Vale has decided to join us. Oh my, they just made this so easy. This is getting ridiculous. Ah, House Footley. Would you also claim to have the alliance? Our political concern, so you might not have even been made an alliance. But let's, yeah, we wouldn't have actually been able to get you as an alliance due to your political concerns. Humbly accept your exit. And you have accepted that, so would we be able to get the alliance there with Dawn? No, but we could offer you quite a gift to make you like me somewhat. Make you like me a little bit more. An alliance would not actually be formed still, but at least you would have the non-aggression pacts. Let's just try to get our armies together. But anyway, that'll do for the first episode of what is appearing to be far too easy. I had hoped that the Reach would continue to be against me, so it would actually be a harder campaign, but no, that's quite unfortunate. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.